it is the let me just adjust my volume. Okay, hopefully that should be better now. Well, it is time for my very final data collection session. So I've been away for basically a week since I wrapped up with Blueprints. The reason I'm coming back to Hypnospace Outlaw is because I realized I did not quite give, as you can see by these collection percentages, I didn't quite give it a fair shake. And one of the things that I forgot in my in my most recent Hypnospace session was the community. Community is not quite the right word, is it? It was that one music-related webpage that is essentially a digitization project of a music magazine, which, that might be the kind of thing that counts as an archive. It is a collection of magazines stored as records. So, I'm going to see if I can find any of that kind of thing. Excuse me. So today is... That was kind of cute. Oh, there goes the screensaver. So today is the 30th of August. It is my very last day of data collection. Let's jump into it. I am going to pop open Hypnospace. I might go back to November the 5th and see how things pan out. Did I? I did not keep it open, did I? Here we are. So, I have less than 50% collected of the network in November the 5th. As you can see, a bunch of unlisted pages, a lot of public pages, and quite a few unarchived pages, just completely unarchived. So, I'm not going to pretend that I'll be exhaustive with this, but I do at least want to have a look at the pages that I've stamped. So, as you can see, this music reviews page did exist as early back as the 5th of November. It's not amazingly well built. Let me just close that for now, but hello, music lovers. Bill Aldrin here. Whoops. Welcoming you to the new Hypnospace version of Aldrin's House of Sound. You may be familiar with my magazine if you're from the Ojai area and frequent our music shops and clubs. If this is your first time reading Aldrin's House of Sound, I hope you find something you'll like here. You'll find well-researched band biographies and discographies here, as well as album and concert reviews. So this one is... Let me grab my notes. Okay. So this is Aldrin's House of Sound on the Hypnospace. This one, what might this be called? I guess they are... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. No, no, go back, please. Here we are. Okay. A slightly easier to read page. Excuse me. They have their own kind of archive. I guess, given that it says that there are music shops and clubs, it might count as corporate-ish. I'll just say music store chain in my notes. Types of archival materials. It mostly seems to be articles, magazine articles. But let's have a look at what we've got across the different time periods. Might just pop this up here. So, there's the Chowder Man and the Boys review. Oh gosh, look at that. Deleted. Oh my. Uninspired hard rock riffs and unconvincing masculinity. I'm not going to read all of that. I might need the back button. Clifter, the biography and discography. So there's definitely a little bit more going on than just direct digitization of the articles, right? They've actually added a GIF, or GIF equivalent. Clifter's first album. B-side. Or, no, not even B-side. That's just straight up, they just straight up called the album B, and then they called the next album C. Oh my gosh. Differences with QPL's engineers, much to his further dismay. The scraps he recorded were stitched together and overdubbed by session musicians before being released in 1985 as Clifter's final record, Clifter. The album was also included in QPL's private production music library for private licensing. This is actually quite considerate. They've included alt text, which is not something that always happens. Alt text included in digitizations. Very considerate of them. The Clifter album. The whole ordeal was humiliating to Casper, who subsequently swore off music, etc., etc. A big thank you to Gearhead Greg for helping me locate digitized photos of the album art and the clip of the band, and even writing this note for me. I am so bad at the page builder, haha. Visit his Hypnos tips page by clicking here. So I think I can probably also put down... Oh, excuse me, can you get off my notes please, boy? Sorry. I suppose I could probably also categorize the person running this as an archivist, in which case... Let's see. Here's my code book. Archivists! I would say that this archivist is does not actually give me anything new, I think, for this particular archive. Yeah, there doesn't seem to necessarily be anything new here in terms of what I need for my code book. Excuse me. They're a pretty big track list. House of Sound bill. So, is there an archivist? Yes. Character name is Bill Aldrin, aka House of Sound Bill. Job title, Don't know if he really has a job title, but at any rate, it's not really. He is the one doing. He's doing some digitization. And getting other people to help with page building, so kind of like outsourcing kinds of things. Absolutely a tertiary character. By the name, presumably male. But of course the name is all we have to go off of, really. Age, 42 years old. Middle age. Race, no clue. No clue on the ethnicity. Sexual orientation, no clue. Physical traits, no clue. Behavioral traits. Digitally illiterate, perhaps? Well, not necessarily digitally illiterate, but, let's see. Enthusiastic, and requires tech support. Also probably quite knowledgeable given, you know, the music store and reviews that he's doing. Does the player character find what they are looking for because of the archivist? I do seem to recall that there were clues for some of the things that we needed for other kind of cases and stuff that were at least semi-related, so I'm going to say yes. Not playable, not injurable or killable, no weapon. Does not assign quests, does not sell items to the player. Cool. That's my thoughts on Bill. Music Bill. As far as I'm aware, no security measures, and the physical space and type of workspace they're online. Although, as before, it does mention that Gearhead Greg is doing a bunch of scanning, so, and that tip just goes straight to Gearhead Greg's seepage review. Oh, that low-res picture. Heavy brooding hybrid rock rap for the teenage set. Maybe I can add some more information based on how he's written these, actually. Definitely appreciates music history, that's for sure. Self-titled record packed with inventive production, inspired fusion of heavy riffs and hip-hop beats carry the band's anthemic choruses into the stratosphere. The lyrics are not technically impressive, but they work very well given the context. They're genuine, primal. I'd say he sounds pretty impartial. Like, the way that he's reviewing this is like, yeah, sounds pretty objective about this, right? Yeah, that's probably what I might leave it at that for now in terms of what I'm tagging him with. Most of what you read here will be scanned in from the real magazine. Thank you to Gearhead Greg for showing me how to add text boxes to my pages. Add your text here. Oh my god. Alright, let's have a look at the updated page as of November the 26th. Just nudge that up a little. They are changing to a digital format still. Aldrin's House of Sound online. They specifically say this is from the archives. the legitimacy of haze as a genre is something I've always wrestled with. Its lauded albums just don't have enough sonic consistency to comfortably live under one banner. Glamoplasm by Florida act Glamocaster, to my ears, conjures such a distinct listening experience that it should by all rights define something. It's too distorted and guitar-centric to fit well with most Haze records, but there's certainly a shared lineage. Haze-esque programmed drum machine sounds and rich sense of longing pop balladry live beneath its top coat of dirty guitar work. The elements accompany one another to form a beautiful, occasionally sad, but always excellent pop record. 5 out of 5. And then some choice cuts. The Chowderman and the Boys review, removed out of respect for those impacted by the Cool Fest tragedy. Rip Cuff Johnson. Then these two ones are back. They look to be basically the same. The spinning trumpet, not so much. Until this point, I have not been taking music review requests over Hypnospace. When Aldrin's House of Sound 2.0 launches near the end of December, I will cover Hypnospace bands. Feel free to send your singles, EPs, or albums. For now, I would like to direct people over to Barnaby's Chair, who also have a page in Cafe. They've just shared an interesting and trippy new single over there that has piqued my interest. Thank you to Gearhead Greg for helping me learn this page builder, it's so hard. Arlen for Obby for helping me with the graphics for my new House of Sound Online. We're working on a full digitized version to put up soon. And then this is what it looks like in late December. The new House of Sound is online with hot exclusive music. Casper Air Graphics did a bang up job on the art. Classy! It's pretty classy, yeah. Hello music lovers, Bill Aldrin here, welcoming you to the new Hypnospace version of Aldrin's House of Sound. You may be familiar with my magazine if you're from the Ojai area and frequent our music shops and clubs. Etc, etc, etc. Designed by Sunberg Multimedia. Clifter. Casper Sunberg of Clifter. So it looks like it's basically an interview / history thing. Clifter's entire last album. That's pretty cool. Quick music pick of the week, Barnaby. Courtesy of Ezotonic Records. Now, I do want to see if Bill Aldrin has an F list. Let's 21101A. Give my mouse a wiggle. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Just double check that I 21101A. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see. Who was Arlen Fur Obby? I do also want to look up this person. Give a mouse a wiggle. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's Noble Warlock. Okay. There is no reason these people can't show pictures of the Gooper cartoon. Oh my gosh. Harlan the Origin. Wow, this is... I have adopted a new baby dragon. Be careful, she bites. And Gearhead Greg, who is definitely a tech person. Let's see if there's anything else for magazine or zine that... No, okay, it's just this that is... Okay, what if search for archive? Or archives? No explicit results. Ooh! No, yes, explicit results. Linda's Scaries, Linda's horror page, Linda has moved to Psy. Linda's library, which is indeed tagged archive. Okay, so let me see if this is in November. Yeah, okay, cool. Linda's Library of Weird. Welcome, virtual traveler, to Linda's world-famous Library of Weird. She has been crafting, chronicling, and collecting weird things and oddities for as long as I can remember. Some people say I'm a little weird myself, but if you look deep inside, who isn't? Okay, so I am not 100% sure why this has been tagged with archive. Let's have a look at some of these others. Original animated scaries, also tagged archive. They're kind of cute. They're not that scary, to me at least. But then again, I have a bit of a, I've built up my tolerance since I was fairly young for scary things. What about the horror page? So, if you have made it here alive and you enjoy the worst of the best of the worst, if you like classic schlock low-budget movies, gore and guts, wild biker women. How does... no, that actually does fit in. Low-budget movies. We're not just talking about horror here. The unintentionally funny and the obscure. If you want to see the films Mum wouldn't let you see, the films Dad sneaked out to watch, the films Grandpa never took Grandma to, then you might want to try sitting back, grabbing a beer. How old is she? 38, okay. Ordering a pizza or 3, and let me be your guide through Linda's horror page. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, Linda's top 5 movies. Wax Children to the Rebirth, Harold for Dinner, The Spooky Crayons, Blender, and Nightclub. Okay. Will it blend? That sounds like something that the Good Mythical Morning folks would ask, will it blend? Okay, so I think in this particular case what has happened is Linda here, who has created this website, has essentially conflated libraries and archives together, because there is nothing in here that tells me that this is an archive in, like, the actual archives sense. This feels more like, you know, she's using the term in the untechnical sense and is kind of conflating it with libraries, given that she's called it the Library of Weird. I do have this code here for archivists and librarians as interchangeable, but really what we've got here is archives and libraries as interchangeable, so it's not quite the same thing, so I don't think I can actually tick that off. What I will do is I might make a note instead. Linda's Library of Weird. And I will stamp this actually before I forget, because it is relevant, at least in this particular way. I'm going to say not an archive, but conflated with one. Library conflated with archive. This one is clearly a personal website. No real archival materials. And of course, this is online, no security, etc. Okay, and then for Linda herself, Where is my stack of archivist-related papers? Okay, here we go. Thank you, hippie. I'm so sorry that you're bored. Okay, is there an archivist? I'm gonna say other information profession. Character name is Linda Stevens. In terms of task performed, I guess it counts as outreach, maybe. Anyway, thoroughly tertiary, probably female. Age, middle age, 35 to 49. No clear race. Don't know any of those. Behavioral traits. Likes horror. Horror and weird. And is a collector? Anyway, she, as far as I'm aware, is not really, quest relevant, so no, I don't find what I'm looking for because of her. Not playable, not able to be injured or killed, no weapon. This particular checklist was very focused on, I guess more AAA games. So, anyway, that's no's to pretty much everything on that list. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at how it changes over time. Hanukkah begins in only 2 weeks. And then in December the 31st. Let's see. Escape the shopping mall. MAEUL, huh? An art group. Hope you had a lovely Hanukkah. And the comic shop. A tribute. We may as well just have a look at this. Escape the shopping mall, shall we? It's a game within a game. Click here to reset the game. The game will remember your progress even if you shut your headband down. So if you want to start from scratch, click here. Hands empty. Okay.
I'm going to emancipate you from your life.
That's incredibly corny.
That was a nice plan, but I'm gonna plant your head between my teeth.
Oh my god, that pun. A grenade. A suspicious looking, okay.
Get away from Blondie's grenade before Blondie gets hungry and blend your greedy little fingers.
I mean... Welcome to Shieldsville Chopping Center. We hope you enjoy your sleigh. Okay. A hot dog of the non-quivering variety. Oh my. This is... If you find this note, it means I'm dead. I was Julie, a very unfortunate stationary station associate. This mall is very... You don't say. Before I die, I need to tell you something. The blender knows the secret code to open the vacuum store with the secret exit in it. I saw him eating hot dogs, his favorite food, earlier. He's very, very dangerous. Please be careful. Blair, dying gurgle. Who writes that? It isn't evil for real. Julie here, I am leaving this note in hopes that other foolish people who venture into this mall won't meet the same fate as I have met, death. Please take this word of advice. There is a non-evil hot dog at the food court. Blarg, gurgle, gurgle, find the exit before you die. I was murdered. It is haunted. An ancient terrorist burial camp. Okay. Well, I guess.
Eat plenty now, or else you'll be plenty food. Hey, thanks, pal. Hey, you know, plenty like hot dog. By the way, that lock
Not even bothering with that bzzz, are we?
8, 3. See ya.
Oh dear. Okay, 1983 was it? Concern!
I guess I can get out to your belly button.
Yeah, I guess you should just do that then. I guess
Get away from Blendy's grenade before Blendy get hungry and
it
blend your greedy little
is
fingers.
like
Hey, thanks,
this.
pal. Hey, you know, Blendy like hot dog.
What was it? 1389?
Combination is 1, 9, 8, 3.
83. There we go. Okay, let's deal with the evil vacuum.
I guess I'm the one who decides.
Well done, I guess. You escaped the shopping mall. Now you're at a beach. Nothing ever goes wrong at the beach. Or does it? And then here are some of her little scaries. Well, that happened. My friend Linda has been making amazing scaries since Hypnospace started. I still don't know why it's tagged with archive, but I guess it is. Yep. HS movie buffs. Rip. Love Heart. The comic shop. Nope, the comic shop is dead when we start. So that is good to know. Let's see. How are we going? 48%. Wow, I didn't even make a dent. Didn't even make a dent in that. I do suspect that the vast majority of stuff that we haven't seen is completely unlisted, so I'm going to have a quick check of anything that doesn't. Ah, yes, Granny Cream. Here it is. This is the theme that I will never forget.
Hot butter, mix it with the ice cream, freeze it up cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream.
Yep. Let's not stay there. My Hypnospace page. Bobby's Hypnospace page. I am new to making these pages, so pardon my dust. Wow, okay. This is a link. This is another link. Wow. Click here to edit this text. Oh golly. Bopper's Fine Meats. Meat saver screensaver? I think I'm happy to pass. Okay, long story short, there are probably a couple public pages that I still haven't looked at. Like April, the angelic hamster. Yep. Yep. Cool Punk. I feel like I haven't. Oh no, maybe I. Apparently, I have looked at everything here at least once. I'm kind of surprised. I don't remember doing that. Okay. The Observer moved to the Freelance and is now part of Psy as of sometime in October. And similarly, the Court of Phaedrala. Sick of Merchantsoft treating you like dirt? You can join the freelance too. Well, the way that it seems to have been run was not necessarily the best either, but, you know. You know. Headquarters... And... Flist... yeah, so I was entering stuff right. Okay. Let's see how much that added. 49%, almost halfway. I might go ahead. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, thankfully that sound effect stopped. Let's go back to Good Time Valley and see what is around. Hypnospace Heaven. Sandy for community leader. Endorsed by Gumshoe Group. Ah, that's right, I banhammered that, didn't I? Since when is it against the rules to share an old cartoon on your page? This is not right. Were we ever told how old those cartoons actually were? The beef brain incident. Boppos. HS True Patriotless. Oh golly. Why not donate some Hypnocoin? No thanks. This is all history. So no. Reggie Paulson's home on Hypnospace. How do I move my page to Good Time Valley? No offense to you all, but I am not a communist, so I would like to go there. Wow. Oh god, look at all of this. Testing. Oh jeez, what is going on here? This is kind of painful to look at. Anniversary trip photos. This page builder is so hard to use. I'm afraid I have made a big mess of my page here. But anyway, here are my wife and me's anniversary photos. Oh my gosh. Wild. Scotty's page. Ah, nothing actually here. Let's see if there's anything under the leader tag. No, it's just these two. Okay. Go back to HS True Patriot and have a look at, see if we can find any more. W.E. Briggs' history page. His cartoon Gumshoe Gripper is world famous, apparently. He was raised on a farm with hardworking parents with 5 siblings who all died. When? Oh my gosh. He was too short, but he got in anyway. When they noticed he was too skinny and short, they put him to work in an office. He was so sad. Oh my gosh. This is written like a... Is this a grade schooler who wrote... 56 years old. I legit thought that this would be like a grade schooler. My god. I have no comment. Download, donate to one or all of these great people. Maybe I should check out Casper's list. Who knows? What was I? Cartoon. Ah, yeah, okay. Grayson's page. This is the most popular Hypnospace page. I can draw every car or motorcycle for $1. I am 14 years old and my favorite subject is art. This is probably fake, but just in case, do not ignore if you don't repost this. Teresa the demonic doll will visit you tonight. Oh my gosh. They say no adults allowed, but unfortunately for them, I am, in fact, an adult. The official... Ah, that's right. I forgot about this. And it's just tagged with all sorts of insults. My gosh. I do not for the life of me remember this. I don't know if this background music is cursed or not. It's really something. I like praise and worship squishes, drawings and more. My gosh. Wishes. Or was it Squishes-y? I don't remember. Last goodbye. Oh my gosh. Let's return to Teentopia perhaps. Did stuff, yeah, stuff changed over time. Squishes mushy. There is always going to be a need to collect them all kind of thing going on in any place on the internet. Okay, a TV spot survey. Let's see if there are any other things that have appeared that I have not yet viewed. Stand with Gooper. Ah, yes. A whole bunch of banhammers. Go ahead, enforcers. Do your worst. Clearly someone did. And this does appear to be the same page. Picture removed. Merchantsoft has removed all Gumshoe Gooper pictures. That's weird. Okay. Where else? Was there anything else here that didn't have? Nope. Cool Punk. Cool Punk is dead. RIP. Cool Punk has fallen. It's time we move on. Frieza's horrified face after hundreds of people see him lip-syncing his own song.
Downloading FI Frieza sucks.
Oh my gosh. Forget the helicopter crash. August of 1999 marked the real nail in the coffin of Cool Punk. Oz cannot exist under corroborate overseers. Cool Punk isn't an ideal anymore. Let's go to Fungus Scene instead. Oh, there's a manifesto and everything. We also have a Flist. Search the Fungus Scene. F04886A, huh? 886A. Gutturalperpetualdrip.org. Basidiaformations.org. Ghostofthegrotto.org. Apparently was always kind of a thing, but Fungus Scene is germinating. Contact Father Fungus to become a part. The corpse of Cool Punk has dissipated into hundreds of colorful swirling droplets. Gosh. Okay, I should be able to jump to Hypnospace page. Here we are. Yes, I am the guy behind Frieza. Whoops. Who is? Who is? Our music is always free. More coming soon. Send music to Father Fungus. This is the About page. While you're here, come visit the cavern. That didn't exist before, but it does now. Oh wow. This is Toadstool Floor by Father Fungus. Thanks for letting me on here. You won't regret it. This page is mind-blowing. It's so artistic, like miles beyond what I can do. My stuff is just silly fun, but I enjoy it. Anyway, I have a critique. You should put one of your awesome songs on this page instead of just the wind sound effects. Just my opinion. See ya. Page edit by Drip Boy. I'm just going to shorten my edits to say Drip Boy only from now on. Hope that's okay. Well, let's click on... Oh, okay. Not Psy-like, it is music generation. Honestly, some of these sounds are pretty tasteful. Oh. Let's scroll. Whee! Drip Boy was here. Awesome shrooms. It's like they're going in a spiral. Whee! Oh gosh. It's an honor to be whirlpool buddies with you. Cavernous desktop background, cavernous music by Cavernous. Welcome to Drip Boy's Cavern Room, premiering his new single, The Mushroom Hop. Oh golly. Where? Oh. Oh gosh. Please stop making edits to pages that aren't yours. I mean, the bassline is neat at least. Okay. We did a lot in Psy in this particular time period, so I don't think I have to worry about anything there. You are at risk. Not anymore, I'm not. That's just gonna keep popping up, isn't it? Oh. I don't care for that. Oh. Here we go. Your morning forecast, null. Sunrise at, null. What in the world? This is the weekly featured citizen page. Nothing particularly new here on the listings. They just went full gumshoe gooper patriotism, didn't they? They really did, didn't they? Oh dear. Stick bricks.
Really, really cool. All the kids are talking about it at school.
Okay. Totally not Lego. Definitely more painful to step on than Lego. Special message to former Cool Punk Paradise citizens. Ear mint gum for ear and mouth. Oh golly. But wait! You just ate one of Grandpa's famous buckets of garlic shrimp stew, and your breath smells gnarlier than an unlabeled container in the back of the fridge. Good lord. Official Hypnospace partner brand. Just this twisted seepage experience brought to you by Earmint. Oh gosh, there's an app. Let's see, anything new? Nothing that I've not seen before, apparently, at least from there. We goofed up. We're doing our best to recover all lost files. But of course that didn't end up happening.
Downloading SCG on
Okay.
virtual channel.
New virtual shaman, let it connect you to the spirit world. I don't think there should have been anything new here. And the stadium, of course, never actually properly opened before the calamity hit. So that's, I think, pretty much all we can get just from the listings themselves, the public listings. Or at least the easily accessed ones. Okay, we've cracked over 52% of November 5th. Let's come back here and see what else there is. So much unlisted stuff. What is this one? Hypnospace Central. That is also Hypnospace Central. I guess I didn't look at anything Merchant Soft related. Okay. Let's just say yes for all of them. Physically agreeable, hard-working, well-behaved all-American kid. Okay. Sure. And then not visible later on. Okay, yep, that just straight up did not... It was not a thing earlier. Jump to Hypnospace page. Year 2000 ready! Did it change at all? I don't know if it did. The partners might have. Monarch. I'm surprised they weren't linked. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, there we go. Monarch. Game Champ Portable. Whoops. Clicking on that, apparently decided to...
Downloading Squishers.
Oh. Okay. Well, clicking on something outside of Hypnospace Outlaw apparently it decided to do something weird with the screen, so... Anyway, I'm glad it's back to normal. Cool. Ronnie's Club. Wasn't Ronnie that one counselor who was absolutely convinced that there was something going on with suppositories? Tiny planet. Very small. New planets. A little baby planet. Oh my. Why does it say I am 13 years old? I guess because you might be? Or if you're not, then there was some kind of fudging going on with your age to get into hypnospace, I imagine. Randy's Dino World! Randy's other page. Pizza Dancesaurus? Really? None of these are actually clickable. Okay. This citizen's free trial has ended. Sparklies are hard to get because they almost never in Swisher packs. If you have a sparkly, send me a message and I trade with you. It just straight up got deleted. I guess that's what happens when your free trial completely ends. Dear Merchantsoft, I did not really have a girlfriend. The page I made was fake. I was embarrassed that everyone else on here had a GF, but I did not. I thought it would make me look cool. I promise never to lie again. On here. My parents have agreed to allow me one more chance to straighten out, so it's back to good old classic Corey with the jokes and pizza. I am sorry, I try to change who I really am. Oh dear. Once again, I am sorry to everyone I'm misguided. Oh my gosh. There's probably a lot under the music tag. Yeah, quite a bit. Did we have a look at this one? Something may have happened here. Ah, this is Psy listening to the music. More coming soon. Oh, this. Yes, okay, I remember this. What else? Oh gosh. Because I am not Cool Punk, I have removed my unlisted fake Cool Punks page. Presumably it was here somewhere. I don't know what to say about this music. I really don't know what to say about this background music. Truly, truly I don't know. It was still there, apparently, just not linked. Good lord. Okay, enough of that. Gray's Peak Colico. Okay, they actually removed that stuff afterwards. Gray's Peak, a German Street Team fan page. It's colder than the rest, apparently. It still exists here, but I wonder why it got removed. I wonder why the link got removed later. We gave each attendee a Cool First 99 shirt. Grab a Grays. There's actually surprisingly little under the food tag. Stop sending money. Don't, Nate. Ah, yes, the person who gets sent Hypno Coins one at a time. It was still happening as far back as when we started. In November the 5th, which is kind of wild. HS Goose and Laughs, only a couple. Stop picking on Abby! Need a laugh? Click here to go to my humor picture gallery. Get ready to BWL, burst with laughter. Oh gosh. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, etc., etc., etc. If anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Stop picking on Abby! Did I look for food fanatics already? Wow, okay. Granny Cream Mustache of December 1999, sent in by Squanson22. Keep sending them in, folks. Download Chowderman's creative rap take on the classic Granny Cream jingle by clicking here. I honestly kind of want to hear that. Let's see. This way. It's the same one. So the one that's playing on their website isn't actually the original? Is that what they're saying?
Safe mode activated.
Built with Net Settler. Excuse me. Good, but Merchant Soft is the worst company ever. It sure did kind of seem that way toward the end, didn't it? Bring back support for Net Settler pages or else.
Safe mode activated.
Okay. Travel guide. With the eye. The extremely obvious eye. Okay, what about inexpensive as opposed to expensive? No, just that. Are we going? Oh, we've jumped up to 41% apparently. Excuse me. I still haven't found anything else that seems particularly archive related. I have a habit of just saying archive instead of archives when really I mean archives. But yeah, as of yet, haven't seen anything else related. Let's see if there's anything else. Maybe app. Oh right, because we can't search for things that are 3 characters or less. Okay. What about games? Or game, maybe. Ooh, that kind of all happened at once. Quite a bit here, apparently. The Squisher's Deception. Golly. Ah, yes, the eye. And we're not through yet. The Cybercog stuff. Labyrinths of Ecolia. Did we have a look at this? No, I think we did. I'm like, yeah, 90% sure that we did. The dangers of shunking. Ah, yes. Institute of Higher Gil S creates. I think we've looked at that. Gus's Heavenly Star. This doesn't sound familiar. Okay, a long shimmering staircase unfurls before you with apparently no end. This is one long set of stairs. The stars are beautiful up here. You must be running 10,000 miles per hour now. Time itself begins to warp. Oh my. This is definitely some sort of imagery. Definitely some sort of imagery. Upside down stairs. And then back to the start. And now to go through it all in the future. Okay, let's... Sherry, if you see this, look in the new portal. Gus's Temple of Serenity, which has new updates. I'm Gus. The temple offers people of all faiths and creeds a virtual place of their own to experience true peace. Come and meditate with us, or just enjoy the wondrous sights and sounds before you. Free background of the month, Eternal Dawn of Prayer by Gus. Let's have a look at the Visitors Center. A single dad with two beautiful children. Married or single? Single and looking. Apparently. This picture is not my creation. Ah, this was the person who got hacked. One of the people who got hacked. The Bazaar. Buy my wares, lonely traveler. The doors Serenity Tower do not lead to damp rooms in an old temple. They are portals that transport to realms beyond the imagination, detected only by the spirit. Okay. Realm of Plains. I think we've been here before. I don't know if it was in this particular time section. Return home. Let's see. Is visually at least the same. Scroll down for a new portal. Gus's Heavenly Stair, which we saw earlier. And then here in December, may as well have a look at. Nothing seems to be particularly new here. And we already had a look at the stairs, so let's have a look at the Cosmic Healing Prayer Chamber portal. Oh my. Okay, we've got a hypnotic spiral. Sherry, will you marry me? I don't know what to say about this. Was he trying to hypnotize her into being with him? Surely not. Cosmic Healing Prayer Chamber portal. Sure, if you see this, look in the new portal. Will you marry me? He says, potentially trying to hypnotize her. I have no idea what to say about that. Not cool, dude. Not cool. I assume it's this Sherry that he is talking about. Please do visit his page. It is a work of art. The very strange blob of a spirit. A seance through chit-chat? For real? Smolder Boulder. No, I will not go. Not until you contact me 25 more times. So we had 25 more seances in the coming weeks, and finally the spirit... Oh my gosh. Individual results may vary from person to person, 18 plus. Consult with her now. I will message you a link to my services page. I guess she kept it up. Gus is a good person. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Let's see if there was anything else that we can get out of this. My review of Frieza's new music. Those eyes. This does feel very. So what exactly happened at Coolfest 99? There was something to do with a helicopter and a death. What exactly happened? The Cool Punk Prodigy is back. Feel It Right combines Frieza's computerized dance sounds that Cool Punks can't get enough of, but adds slick power pop choruses that will stick in your head for days. Fan diary. I know you're a little mad still, but I'm all about my fans. Chit-chat me for some Cool Fest merch. You only pay shipping. Let's have a look for Esotonic Records, I think. Because I think we may have seen the page, but no, I don't think we had. They did actually change their music every single time. First live appearance at Coolfest 99. And then that was afterwards. And then Barnaby has given us tour dates apparently as well. The Esotonic story. The then fake label Esotonic Records, and then it became real. Is that what happened? Okay, let's have a look at the artists list. Select artists and albums from the Esotonic catalog. Contact us for the full list. And a couple of Hypnospace exclusives. Barnaby's chair is now Barnaby, and his groundbreaking new neo-cosmic rock EP is out now. So many haze type musics. I think like half, maybe even more of Hypnospace is just music upon music upon music. What in the world is music file types? Not quite what I'm after, but that's fine. Inspiro Haze, a new movement. They are kind enough to link directly to their list. They weren't around before here. Hear that? You are awesome. It's true though. If you've been watching all of these videos and you've come to this bit, like honestly, I think you are awesome for managing to sit through all of this. For the sake of research, right? Right? You are all completely mad? What is going on here? If you think your favorite flavor of bad music is unfairly portrayed, don't chit-chat me, I don't care. Very, very don't at me energy. just changes the top, I guess. Fungus scene. I'm pretty sure it's just one guy. Would be nice after enduring Cool Punk for a whole year. It started out okay, and then it became a click thing. It's now an orgy of fake love for Chatterman and borrowed nostalgia for that Gray's Peak snowman. It isn't even about the music anymore at all. If I have to hear another sleigh bell, I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown. Oh my gosh. Hypnospace tune sequencer apparently became free at some point. New Inspiro Haze. It's haze, I guess, but with occasional samples of people cheering you on and saying, way to go. I don't know why it exists, and only added it because CP Shaman kept pestering me and she's a good person. No, I will not add Pizza Dance style Gooper Beat cool. I quit. Difficulty boy. Have a few an F list.
That
04554 A. 4554A. Unsurprisingly has a list. Self-titled Unicorn Company. Various rip by Slushmouth files. Welcome to Slushmouth's Guide. Back to the Hypnospace page, please. Yeah, not taking new genre requests. You are all just mad. Unhinged. Just cool. CP Cold Snap. Cool is not cool punk. Cool is not fake. Cool is real. Cool rules. Harris Lawton. Oh. That guy. Cool Rule 1. Just cool. No, sorry. Cool is 120 picks, 128 picks high. Rule 2. Cold Snap makes the rules. Cyclone? Cute. And I only just noticed it, maybe because there was less visual clutter on the page, but it did say archiving page down here. Did this exist beforehand? Yes, it did! Okay. And Rule 2, and the Cyclone. It did not exist before November the 26th. If you still call yourself Cool Punk in November 1999, it's... Oh my gosh. Cool Punk is dead.
Downloading FIE3
Oh,
for subs.
already did that. Who actually... Shay Nolan, whose page cannot be found. Okay. Okay, how are we going progress-wise? Oh, 49%, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what... Excuse me, Accelerator? I'm not entirely sure what else I might be able to find in the entirety of Hypnospace that has to do with archives. I mean, let's try a few more search terms. Let's not dismiss everything right away. Yeah, record is showing more to do with it's definitely showing more to do with the Oop, got deleted. More to do with music than anything else. That is not much of a review. 5 stars out of 5 stars. Hasn't said why. Totally killer! Chill It Right and Icy Girl are so stuck in my head. Concert report later, 5 out of 5 stars, perfect. What in the world in a good way? 4 pals on Chit Chat. Partner brand. Did the list increase later on? I don't know if it did. SCG audio software. With its soundscape generator. Minimize soundscapes as you continue to use HypnoS.
Downloading Soundscape Setup.
Soundscape setup? That's an interesting way to pronounce it, hippie. Spooky. Freebies. There is a lot. I really do mean a lot of, I guess, commercial usage. Commercial usage going on in Hypnospace. Which is not, I think, strange necessarily. Given, you know, the way that it seems to have just been generally run and promoted. So, like, it doesn't surprise me, it's just how much of this is really useful to me exactly. We do not accept Kappa Cash.
Downloading back to basics
It's that. Down space load? Rather than download, one word, down space load? Wow, a lot of people have apparently spelled it down space load. What? Yes, the big cursor. Mr. Mystery, 99 years old. 3 new videos. Because I have work, these will be my final videos for a while. We'll continue posting cursors. A rant about the Hypnospace search. Let's have a look.
Hello, everybody. Mr. Mystery W here with
It's
another
that voice.
little rant. This rant is called My Problem with Hypnospace Search. So there's a few problems I have with Hypnospace Search. First one, I'll show you this. Let's say you want to search for pet. Okay, for pets, a virtual pets, a product that they offer at Hypnospace. So you search pet. Oh, no valid search terms. Removed it. Pet. Why? This because their system is so slow that they can't even search for 3-letter words because anything with the word pet in it, or let's say you search the, then it would show that. So if you found theme, THEME, then if you search then any page even with theme would come up because their system is so bad. And so because it's so slow, because it comes up with a million results for small words, then they just don't let you search small words anymore. So to search pets, you have to type.
Yeah, so I guess Mr. Mystery is one of the people who was working at Merchantsoft, given that little slip of the tongue that he had there, and also the fact that this is the same voice over. The voice sounds the same as the person who talks in those training videos. I don't actually know who this person is within my Merchantsoft, but there you go, I guess. Anything else? No. Tech. There was a global newsroom? Oh, that's right, there was. There totally was. Let's have a look at what Samantha was up to.
Zones.
My cool boss. He was not that cool, quite frankly. Hypno Cure. And what about Programmer? Roddy's homepage. Roddy of Psy? No. No, he was the Virtual Pets guy. And one of the people who died. Ooh, nope, that's... No, yeah, totally part of Psy. About me, your friendly ringleader. That's right. What else? Funny criminals? Ah, yes, the news page. The rhythm is good at least, right? Omnipresence, Artie, a new Hypnospace logo story. Ah, yes, I think I do remember having seen this. Oh gosh. The Hypnospace universe. Oh gosh. It's literally just Hypnospace upon Hypnospace. Ubiquitous symbol oscillations. The Hypnospace logo story. Oh gosh. What is this? You are you from crown to root, but virtual or real, data or flesh. Yes and yes, and yes and yes and yes, 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 yes. Okay. He, Artie certainly had something going on with the, new age vibes. Digital you is you and you are me and we are we. Tangible, intangible, query inadequate. Gosh. So I guess that was the background behind the logo. Oscillations. No, just that page. Artie Dispenza, who later joined the Hypnospace archival project. Numbers meaning all. Oh gosh. I don't know what to say about that. People were sure into some strange things in the 90s. Software reviews. These are not completely useless things, actually. No rating. 4 out of 5 shells. Okay, what else is there? Linda's horror page again. Tech Club? Did I have a look at this already? I think I did. And then Earth Circle. Just these two. What about... There seem to be a lot of reviews just kind of like around here in Hypnospace. Hello, kitty. Are you being cute? Ugh. Cute enough. The sword of the word, your default melee weapon. You can hold the mouse button for a charged shot. I'm sorry, is that a holy Bible attached to a sword? As if it were the god? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say about that either, quite frankly. Children's museum? Some kind of children's museum? What's going on there? This unsettling... Yeah, no kidding. That is definitely unsettling. Is the mascot for an evil atheist children's museum set in a bizarre near-future take on the city the developer lives in, Patriot Hill. What in the world? My word. Plenty of interesting set pieces, a weapon that shoots tambourines. You can destroy an evolution exhibit with a magic tambourine gun. No, you are not dreaming. Even if you aren't a fan of religion, this thing is so over the top that it borders on satire. The main character, Pastor Shet, spouts constant religious witticisms and catchphrases as you blow demonic forces back to hell. The developer isn't quite sure when the faithful will be able to get their hands on Chosen yet. Apparently there's some hold up with the church that initially funded the project. What even? I don't know what to say about that one. Let's come back here. That is this preview here. Cataclysm Micro Trooper. Beautiful, flashy, underwhelming chaos. I wanted nothing more than to love Cataclysm Micro Trooper after losing 8 mind-numbing hours to its story campaign. I'm sad to say, didn't even like it. Killbox can do better. Watching this clip loop for 8 hours will deliver the same experience as playing Cataclysm yourself. Oh my gosh. Items like this explosive fish, knife, dynamite combo are amusing at first. The dynamic lighting tech is impressive. Note the highlights on this enemy. Shiny. The sound and music are competent, though more than 4 total songs would have been appreciated. Dale Carnage's one-liners are funny, but they lose their charm after hearing them 500,000 times each. Oof. Popular but still sort of underground website. Is the Squishers game any good? A unique slime fest and the Game Champ's first decent title. Note, forgive the blurry screenshots, it is hard to take pictures of the Game Champ Portable's tiny screen. Squishers are everywhere! TV, radio, and the internet, and even Hypnospace. If you aren't seeing ads for it, you're hearing tales of concerned parents and addicted children. It's easy to be cynical and write off massively popular titles as the inventions of toy-selling marketing XX. Squishers may be that, but as much as it pains me to say it, it's also an excellent game. Yoki is scared of his slime. Yoki can't understand his slime's language. So long as your squishers are of a similar species to your target creature and the target is not considered your predator, you may have your squishers engage in conversation with them. The more your creature engages in conversation, the more persuasive they get. While I was bummed that there wasn't more depth in the squishers' take on combat, I enjoyed watching the creatures converse. The various shades of conversation are cute and often humorous. I give squishers a hearty 92 out of 100. Sucking them up using a syringe gun? My word. My word. That's wild. Truly wild. Archive that page, please. Why no Hypnos games? Was this around? Yes, it is. It was around all the way since the start. Surgery break, oh dear. What are you doing, cat? Are you up to mischief? You better not be up to mischief, boy. What are you staring at? Go chase it if you want, but stop. Stop just staring. Do something about it. Or not? Okay. Cats. What about this tag? Does this change at all? It does. It did. It did change. Hold on. What did Zane's page... This is what Zane's page became? Update. My mum's boyfriend pays for Hypnospace so I don't hear them going wild all night in her room. Good God. My mum buys my shoes at the dollar store. This is what happens when you hit on a girl who is taken shape up, boy. There was, of course, no continuation. Guns? Why is this here? Second... Was there a link to that somewhere earlier? To previous issue. Yeah, that's what's going on there. Okay. Oop. Accelerator is free. Yes, I am aware Accelerator is free. Comics, $1. I think even the music changed, didn't it? Anyway, let's... In addition to record, perhaps I want to search for things like letter or letters. Ooh, okay. There's something here. A love long forgotten to my angel. Okay. I'm sick of being attacked by snobby 20-year-olds sitting in a cushy office building somewhere. Get a life. I have a life, thanks. It's fine. It's just fine. Okay. So that is what we get if we search for letter. What about letters? Nothing, and I think we didn't search for the plural of records either. Well, that still looks like it's music-related stuff. What other keywords? Ooh. Excuse me. What other keywords might there be? I guess I could search for library. I'll definitely get Linda's horror page. Yep. Libraries? Nope. Okay. What about gallery? May as well search for the glam sector. Have I had a look at... I guess not. But this just looks like a small personal selection of this person's art. Automotive airbrush art, specifically. Specializes in fantasy and science fiction art, always open to new concepts. As you can see, I hadn't had a bunch of that archived at all, so glad to have that now. Even if I do seem like I'm being perhaps a bit perfunctory about it. Wiggle the mouse. How are we? 59%, 53, and 52%. I feel like... Why do you decide to keep opening? XXXX20XTX. Oh dear. But yeah, after searching through those, I am not really certain if there's going to be anything else in terms of, you know, pages created by, I was going to say citizens, which is technically correct here, lay people, archival related lay people. Within Hypnospace. So I might just leave it there, given that I have this much progress. 55% of total pages archived, and that's honestly pretty decent considering I'm not trying to do like a super exhaustive search or anything. 55%, pretty decent. So I might leave it there. It is... How long have I been recording for? Not even 2 whole hours, which is quite a short session for me. But it does mean that I am done with data collection now. So that is probably the last that you'll see of this project in video form. And you know, if you're interested in seeing my results, I will be posting them. I say posting them. My thesis should be available online through my university's system. I believe that will make it publicly available, but I'll have to double check that when the time comes. Anyway, thank you for coming along on this data collection journey with me. It's been a fun time. And hopefully I might be able to do more research like this again in the future. That would be really fun, I think. So, once again, thank you for coming along with me, and I will see you when I see you.